Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today is somewhat of an exciting video. It is something I have been wanting to do to my STI pretty much ever since I bought this many years ago. And today, I think we're gonna make it happen. The only thing I'll say so far is it's cosmetic, and I'll either hate it or love it. I'm still not quite sure. It's something I've always wanted to put on this car though. But before we get the day started, we are going to see if my turbo blanket will fit. I have been seeing some comments saying I should put a turbo blanket on, especially with my wiring for my headlight right there, which is a good idea. I do not know why I never thought to put the turbo blanket on. We're gonna go ahead, pop this engine, pop this hood, and see if we can get it to fit. Another huge complaint with this turbo kit is because I do have the exhaust going through the fender right over the wheel, obviously I cannot have my fender liner in. So when I am driving this on the road, you guys can see it just gets absolutely disgusting in here. Thankfully, it kind of like stops right here. Nothing over here gets dirty, but that's not a pretty sight at all. After messing around with the turbo blanket, I was not able to get it on. First, the hot side is like right against the headlight. I cannot get that in. Maybe what I can do later on, I will not be doing right now, is taking the headlight out. Maybe I could put the blanket on and then squeeze the headlight back in. Regardless, it's going to be touching each other and very, very compact. But other than that, I do not see why it would not be able to work. Hint. We are back at Devon. Seems like we're here in every single video, but today I am going to be stealing and I'm buying his carbon hood off of his 19, I believe, STI. Don't know exactly what year, but I really wanted a carbon hood and he jokingly said, "You can have mine," and I said, "I'll take it." So we are going to be swapping on this carbon hood onto the STI. Now, I never have been a real fan of the raw like carbon look, so I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna like it in the future. Hopefully soon I am going to paint this and leave like the vents exposed carbon. But for now, obviously we are not gonna be painting it, we're just gonna be throwing it on. Hopefully I like how it looks just with the raw carbon, but we'll see here shortly. What's going on right now is I was having issues getting this to fit and clear the fenders, so I was adjusting my bottom bracket, but my dumbass dropped the ratchet and it is currently somewhere in my fender. I've been trying to fetch it with this magnet tool, no luck, so I think I'm going to have to pull off this fender to grab the ratchet. Alright, well, we made it back to my house after being at Devin's all day, doing the hood and then also doing some stuff for Vossen as well. I have come to the conclusion I hate this hood. It looks good. I like the styling a lot. It is just way too different from the paint from the hood. It just does not look good in my opinion. But I'm not too concerned about it because as long as I've wanted a carbon hood, I've never really wanted to keep it the raw carbon. I've always wanted to paint match it to the car and leave the carbon vents exposed. So I'd leave this, this, and this exposed and then paint match the rest of it. I think that would be a very clean, more of like an OEM plus look. And I think I'd like that look a lot better. I'm just not a fan of how the carbon looks against the paint. Some cars, it looks amazing. It's just it's too different on this car and I'm not a fan, but I was planning on paint matching this hood anyway. I was just hoping it would look better than it did right now because I don't know when I will get it paint matched. I really want to do it myself, but may just end up sending it to a shop and having them paint match it. But let me know what you guys think of the raw carbon look on the STI. But unfortunately, that is going to end off today's video. It was a lot shorter, did not get nearly as much done as I had wished, but we are able to make a video and throw on a part I've always wanted to put on to the STI.